Hello everybody, I'm Debbie Indihar Giordano of Master Brokers. So I hope everybody's having maybe some time off. I know the kids are out of school and a lot of parents are busy on this day, but we're working and I'm excited to bring you some great news of what's going on with the local real estate market in Milpitas. We'll talk about interest rates, some medium price homes, and then I had a sale last week. Got a listing sold and then an open house this past weekend. So let's dive into the interest rates. We're currently at 6.325% for a 30-year fixed conforming, and then a 15-year fixed conforming is at 6.45%. That's the jumbo rate. Most of the clients actually need a jumbo rate with the pricing that's going on here in the Milpitas area. So let's look at median price. We're actually only at 1.45 for December, so that's gone down a little bit, probably due to the volume, and there's a kind of a formula that they use to figure out the average sales price, the median sales price. So the average days on market is about 15 for Milpitas, so that's still very good. I would rate that in the category of being a strong seller's market, which is very true. We'll talk about the sale that we just had. So again, the Santa Clara County Board of Realtors puts out a monthly statistics on housing, and they actually had the average price in Milpitas at $1,658,000. So again, that's a little bit lower than what we hit. We almost hit peak of $2 million earlier this year, so there's been a little bit of a change in that. So let me talk about the sale that I just had. I put 14884 Penitencia Creek Road in San Jose in contract on Monday. The price point on that was 1.6, actually 1598888. Had an agent show it that brought me a preemptive offer before the deadline and a very, very good offer. So we're closing at $1,650,000 for that property. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,700 square feet, but it has a really neat added workshop, a 2-car garage in the back of the property, and that buyer really liked that. And a nice lot. It's about a 9,500 square foot lot, and the location is superior. It's across from open space. So I had open this past weekend 650 Folsom Circle in Milpitas. Price point $1,348,888. That's that 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath duet home. Beautiful home, been nicely remodeled. We had 7 families in on Saturday and then another 5 families yesterday on Sunday, which is not bad for a second weekend. What typically happens on the first weekend is you get a lot of neighbors through. Yeah, they may have friends that want to buy or colleagues or something, but typically they're kind of looking how they can compare their property to what's on the market. So once you go through all that, we had quite a traffic flow last weekend, but now it's very serious buyers. So had an agent call me this morning. His clients came through yesterday and they've already downloaded disclosures, so they're considering an offer, and I'll let you know if we get that sold this week. So we're hopeful for that. And then what do we have closing? 2101 Eurydius Ranch Road in Milpitas. That should close in a few weeks. That's $3,317,000 for that property. And then we just closed the Treewood property last week also. That closed and recorded 2045 Treewood Lane in San Jose. Price point $1,598,888, and that closed at 1.6. So that's about where the numbers are heading. I've got some coming soons coming up, so we'll talk about those as they kind of get on board and get a little deeper into the listing and available to show. So if you want to get your property ready, please give me a call, 408-945-8988 or GiordanoDJ@AOL.com. Look forward to talking to you and have a great day today. Bye-bye.